excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room. The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I beg your pardon.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Erlina, she's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But Brendan Howe, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe. A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denham is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. If the palace guard besiege Howe's estate, my lady will certainly be killed before they can reach her. I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon. Yes, that is what she hoped he would say. Logain, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean. Oh, keep tracking mud up here. It's going to take a month to get it all out. So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean.
What do you mean we're out of eggs? Don't those chickens know they're laying for an Earl? We'll need white sugar for those cakes, Ilana, not barley sugar. They're for the Earl.
My mother says elves have the clap.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't
Can't talk
ask.
now, sir.
It'll be served when it's
Mistress
done, and
Agatha
that's
will
that.
take my
Now,
heart.
show me, out of the way.
As you say, Ella. A fine gift. You...
It'll do, sure.
Oh, marvelous.
You have excellent taste.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Your mother is supposedly the one called Flemeth, the very witch from legend. Is that not true?
There is nothing supposed about it. Flemeth is my mother.
I was more doubtful of the legend rather than your relationship to this woman. Anyone can claim a name.
Nice to see you again. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it. If you are a charlatan, may the Maker have mercy upon you. There is avarice in your eyes, but I believe you. Inner ruins, you say? I can give you 5 sovereigns. If these prove to be genuine, we can discuss more substantial payment afterwards. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. Maferath, you heard me, right? As in the betrayer of our prophet. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
The deep dark before dawn.
It shall be done.
Its first light seems
As
eternal.
there is but one world, one life.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
I don't want any more of your help. Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? You have what?
Dragon scale? Real dragon scale? Marvelous. Look how it reflects the light.
How did you get... No, I don't want to know.
Alas, traveler, I must confess I have not the skill. Why, oh Maker, do you torment me? If you find Drakesfield, sir, and if I could practice, then one day, I could make a fine set of armor for you.
Oh, there, Master Wade. He does get terribly emotional at times. Come again.
You simply must let me make you that.
Welcome back. You looking for fun? Of course.
She's back! She's back! Have you reconsidered? I can make such fine armor with your scales.
Yes, like the customer said, very quick. We have other orders.
They can wait. We're making art here.
I was afraid you'd say that. You're here.
I've barely even begun and you're pestering me.
Oh, get back to work. Come to see our fine goods. Wade is but he says you wanted certain. Oh, get back to work. Certainly. Oh, get back to work.
I've barely even begun and you're pestering me.
Oh, get back to work. Come to see...
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills.
What can I get you, stranger?
Your lands are in the south.
What can I get you, stranger?
Hardly. Very well, I've been...
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at?
You'll have to excuse me.
I'm sorry.
I'm engaged.
I'm busy at the moment.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived?
Aren't you Bryce
I
and
heard
Eleanor
West Hills
Tilson?
has fallen to Darkspawn.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. You're the youngest Kuzland, aren't you? Probably looking for coin or men to take your Ternir back then. You're better off asking the Darkspawn. They hold West Hills now. Shouldn't you be dead then? How quick did you cut leash and run it? No matter. I've nothing left for you to take, Grey Warden. Not even my sons. You're wasting your time here. What do you think happened? War claims the young and strong first. There's no point talking about it. There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. Time to devote to politics.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Ah, here you are again. What can I do for testimonies? My superiors have a well-earned...
Alistair here.
I am very...
And it's gone!
Wade, it's a...
Are you blind as well as stupid? The die isn't even... Look here!
It's fine!
Did you bring more...
Wade, please leave the custom. You Dear,
I've been thinking... Dear Harry,
you can...
You worry too much. Just give me the scale.
I'll just close the shop until he's done. Rotten. With your armor...
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy or leave.
Dwarven craft. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that... But the man who seems to be running this... The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble is... Every peep. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
It shall be done.
Go on. What then?
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin? Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
it is. Taliesin is dead, and I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I suppose it would be possible for me to leave now if I wished. I could go far away, somewhere where the crows would never find me. I think, however, that I could also stay here. I made an oath to help you, after all, and saving the world seems a worthy task to see through to the end, yes? Then stay I shall. I am with you until the end. Provided you do not tire of me first, or I die, or you die. But there you go. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes? As you like. As you like. As you like.
Very well. As you say.
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker. The adequate ones find the beacons, and then I find them. But you are already brighter than the signal at Ishal. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake. But I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King!
As you like.
I see.
Done with you now!
Time for a little bloodletting, I see. This won't take long.
I shall do it.
On your order, Grey Warden. The Jarl was generous, but we're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is...
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can... I'm sure...
Enchantment? Enchantment?
If there's anything I can do for you, please. Something you need?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm only asking because, right, best in it. I'm only asking because you never know who's going. I'm only asking.
You know, Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. They've led wars to claim it.
Something you need?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Right ahead. I shall. As you like. It's done. Right away. It's done.
I fell. For a moment there, I thought it was all over. Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
As you...
What can I do for you, Warden? Certainly.
Warden?
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. You should know that something... Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not... I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon. No, I'm not undead. If I were a possessed walking corpse and could still... I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and it took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me, sound, and then I sensed a presence enfolding me, and I was being held back firmly but gently. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip press. The Fade contained spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known because they want nothing from mortals. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time. I do not know. I can feel when the spirit weakens, so I should have fair warning. What's on your mind? I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there. I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched. I suppose they must. It is these benevolent... Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous... I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word. There were times when I was in the Fade, and I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them. I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay... I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me. I will not... And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, you know. What's on your mind? Cure me? What, am I sick now? Even you? Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming, but death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on... I think they... What's on your mind? But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life. Aneurin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of you. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential. You can't... Patience is what is needed. And Aneurin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over something. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor. I should have known better. I failed Aneurin. All I had to do was... He talked about the alienage sometimes. And the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves. The Templars, the apprentices that came after Aneurin, benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, and there it is.